Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there friends, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. Well, today we're looking at verse 2 of Psalm 123. This is a part of the Ascent Psalms, and instead of looking up to the hills, now we've looked up to the Lord. Lift up my eyes, O you who dwell in the heavens. So that's where we're looking. Now, you'll notice what he says. He doesn't jump right into his request, but he says something about looking to the Lord that we really need to understand. We're going to do part A of verse 2 today and part B of verse 2 tomorrow. So today, let's just read the first part of verse 2. Behold, as the eyes of servants look unto the hand of their masters, and as the eyes of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress. Okay, that's the first part of verse 2. Now, you'll notice he says, behold. So we have some revelation here, don't we? He's telling us what it means to look up to the Lord, to look to Him. He begins with this little similitude, as the eyes of servants to the hand of their masters, as the eyes of the maiden to the hand of her mistress. So we have the servants and the maiden. Their eyes. It's not just the servants, but it's their eyes. So the eyes here tell us about an expectation. And what is it that they're looking to the hand of the master or the mistress to do? Well, number one, they're looking for their daily provision, their food. They're looking for the daily provision that each servant gets. And so, just as Jesus taught us in the Lord's Prayer, we're to pray that God would daily take care of our physical needs. They're also looking to the hand of their master for whatever payment is due to their service. So there's provision for food, there's provision for all the other things, the housing, the care, the clothing, the financing. You're always looking to the hand because the servant can't look anywhere else. Where else is the servant going to look? Is he going to look to another man's master? No. Is he going to look to the king? No. The king's going to deal with the master, not with the servant. The king's not even going to speak to the servant. No, the eyes of the servant or the maiden always looks to their direct source. And sometimes we forget that. The other thing that the eyes do, or the eyes are telling us here, is that they're expectant for forgiveness of faults done. So the servant maybe is being punished for something that he or she did wrongly, and they're looking to the hand of the master to withhold punishment and forgive. So they're looking for mercy and graciousness there in the hand of the master because they know they're not perfect. And so we, as servants, look to the hand of our master for provision. We look to him for those things that are needful for us. And we're also looking to him for forgiveness of faults because we know we're not perfect. We're just servants. We're doing the best we can, but we're not perfect. We transgress the master's commands. Also, the eyes teach us that they're expectant because they're looking to the master for redress of faults done against them. A servant couldn't go out and take revenge because that wouldn't be the place of a servant. So the servant, instead of taking revenge directly, goes to the master and asks the master for redress and asks the master to take the matter up and to make things right. And so we too, as servants of our master, look to him for redress. We don't take revenge on our own. We don't manage that ourselves, do we? I hope we don't. If you're trying to take revenge on somebody for what they did to you, you better stop. Christian friend, that is not your place. Why don't you go to your master and ask him for redress and see what he does? He'll take care of it, and it'll be taken care of in a way that is merciful and gracious and God-glorifying and good for you. The servants, you'll notice that it's eyes of a servants, plural, and then eyes of a maiden, singular. This teaches us that both are rewarded, both men and women are rewarded for faithful service. It also teaches us that both the strong and the weak alike can serve the Lord and be profitable in His service. And it shows us that both men and women are and should be expectant when they go to the Lord in prayer. Well, we'll take up the rest of verse 2 tomorrow, so I hope you'll join me then here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.